Hey, what's up guys, the Herb here. Today I'm over at Wachusett Reservoir, and it is like one of the first nice days that we've had in a long time. The spring's just been so crappy and rainy and cold and just suckish. Doesn't make up for the suckish winter that we had either. But anyways, I'm over here at the res. This is just a little pond near the res at a undisclosed location, but that's the res over there. And I've had good luck in this little pond. We've caught some nice bass out of here, and a lot of bass too. And you know, I'm just gonna fish around a little. I'll probably head over to the main body of water and walk and cast and stuff, but we're doing a little bass fishing today. So stay tuned, hopefully I can't get some. Got one. First cast. Just finished doing that intro. Didn't have my drag set or nothing. Oh, he is. Nice little largemouth. Get up here. Nice bass. Chunky little feller. Excuse me. There's a chunky little fish. He was up in the shallower part of this pond, and there he goes. Awesome. Got him on that jig. It's got a Packer Craw trailer on it. I don't know what type of jig this is or what color or whatnot, but it's a football jig, and it's got like that crawfish color to it with a little bit of green in there and stuff. So boom, that's awesome. First fish of the day. Man, I'm rethinking the leave the thermocell at home decision, because the bugs here are just horrendous. I can actually see a bass right there swimming. He just swam right over my jig. I tried to put it right in front of him. He saw it, and he turned around. Alright, that might make me switch my bait up a little faster than I thought I would have seen that fish turn around like that, but I'm gonna throw the jig around a little bit more and see if I can't get another one to hit it on the bottom. Oh no, that was a good one. That was a good hit. I missed him. I was looking at another fish swimming right there, and he smashed it. I'm gonna see if I can get that other fish to hit it. Oh, he's looking at it. And he turned around and swam away. Alright. Well, that was a good hit I just had on the jig. I'm trying to make my way around the shoreline here. It's very hostile country right here. Lots of ticks. Lots of ticks. Like that little bugger. I don't know how well you can see him, but those things are nasty. There's another. And another. That's 3. But that's actually the least of my concerns in here, because I'm deathly afraid of snakes. And this is like snake heaven right here, snake haven. So ticks are the least of my concerns right now. Yep, there we go. Alright, well, I stopped getting bit on the jig. I was getting hits, but they weren't taking it like I wanted them to. And so then I threw the lipless crankbait around a little, nothing on that. But as I'm looking around, I'm seeing a little sandy spots everywhere, and I think these fish are on beds in here. It's been warm the past couple days, and see how fat they are? I think they're on beds. I saw this one swimming around the same spot, so get her back, or him, I don't know. Fat, so I'm going with her. But it's been cold and rainy the past week and a half, and I thought that would have cooled the water down more because they were starting to move up onto the trees and stuff on the pond I live on, and thought they would still be out just like kind of chilling and eating stuff, but I guess they're on beds here in this little pond. Doesn't surprise me. These heat up a lot quicker than bigger lakes and reservoirs like that. That is definitely way colder than this is, but that's awesome. So the fish in here are on beds, and they are liking the rage craw. So I might spend a little more time here. Alright guys, well, while it does look like they are starting to spawn in that little pond over there, I'm going to move on to the big water and see if I can't get some smallies or some largemouth that are up in these coves and stuff, and just chilling, hanging out. The water is cold. It is cold. So hopefully they'll be hitting this jig and stuff. And the water's wicked low. They lowered this. I don't know why, but it's very low. So hopefully I can't get a nice smallmouth, my first one of the year, over here. Okay, right there. Nice fox right there. Nice red fox standing on the point right there looking at me. I don't know if you saw that or not. Kind of facing the sun, and GoPro does really bad with distance, but there's a nice fox right there standing on right under that pine tree looking at me. Not this one, the one over there. Huh, that's cool. Alright guys, well, I'm going back to the little pond over here. I fished the big water to no prevail. Saw a fox, so I guess that's a close second to catching a fish. Not really, but there were a bunch of turkey feathers on the beach over there, so I think Mr. Fox was up to something. Maybe having a little turkey dinner. Nice score. A Miller Lite bobber. Even though the bobber part's kind of rusted away. I'm going to put that right here for next time. Got him. Finally. Went a long time without a bite. I switched up to the to a little Ned rake, little shroom head with a turd on the back of it. Nice little chunk, picked it up. I noticed they were shying away from the bigger Texas rig presentations, so went with this little ultra finesse rig and finally got one. Awesome. Oh, I rolled another one. Man, I haven't fished this rig a lot, but I'm already loving it. The Ned rig, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a little mushroom head jig, because who doesn't love a good shroom? But it's a little mushroom head jig head with a like short 3-4 inch Senko or like a grub behind it or something. Anything that's small. And it's like an ultra finesse type rig, and what it does, it just hops along the bottom. And Z-Man actually makes this shroom head and this TRD, they call it. A lot of people call it turd, because that's what it looks like. It's just a short little stubby Senko type bait, and it's what they make their baits out of is like a floating plastic material. So the shroom head keeps it down on the bottom, but it stands up off the bottom. The worm portion does. And I'm just bouncing that along the bottom. And I just got one and had another one smash it. I actually saw the fish roll. So it's doing pretty good. I went around this whole pond without a bite on the Texas rig, and switched to this, and within like 4 casts I'd had 2 bites. So got him. There we go. He was hitting it quite a few times before on previous casts. Finally got him. There's a better one. Not as chunky, but a solid fish. Right on the top of the mouth. Perfect. Perfect hook. There's a nice chunky, well, not chunky, but solid fish. They're just hammering that Ned rig. And this isn't, it's not a weedless rig by any means. It's got an exposed hook. And there's a lot of grass and leaves in this pond and stuff. But I'm surprisingly not getting hung up on any of it. And if I had one of my like finesse rods, my medium 6/6 rods, I'd be doing a lot better with this rig. But this is a good all-around rod for like walking and casting, and it's got a good tip on it and a strong backbone, so it's pretty much good for anything. And the 12-pound test I got on this Seaguar 12-pound fluorocarbon could be a little lighter for this rig, but I'm catching fish and it's not failing me, so I have no complaints really right now. Got him. I saw him flash. Another nice one. He's got eyes like a smallmouth. Got like those red eyes. Cute little guy. Throw him back, catch another one. Got him. That's a little bit of one. I love when they hit this thing and they just smash it. It's awesome. You don't swallow it either because, excuse me, chunky one. They don't swallow it either because you're constantly working it up and off the bottom and stuff. And I'm literally popping it off the bottom so it goes down. It goes down straight and sticks up like that, and they hit it on the fall as usual, and they just smash it, and it's such a fun way of fishing, especially in little ponds like these where there's usually a lot of fish, but they don't get too big, and this little finesse presentation is just an awesome way to fish for these bass. Got him. Oh, there's a better one. These fish fight so hard too. Almost looks like a smallmouth, but it's not. Get up here. Awesome. Alright guys, well, it is like 7:46, sun sets in like 10 minutes, so I have about half an hour at best of camera light left, but I'm gonna probably call it quits pretty soon. Mosquitoes are starting to come out, and I don't really want West Nile with my Lyme disease. I don't have Lyme, but I will after fishing here, so I'm gonna be heading out shortly. But just to recap on what I was doing to catch the fish today, I started out throwing a jig, got one on the jig, switched to the Texas rig, got a couple on the Texas rig. I believe I got both of them on a Rage Craw by Strike Cane, but went to the big water, didn't catch anything, saw a fox, pretty cool. Came back here, throwing the Texas rig around. I was getting a couple hits. I was seeing fish. I was physically seeing fish swim swimming, and then I'd throw it out in front of them, bring it by them, and they would just turn away and go out. So after many failed attempts, I chose to throw the NED rig, which is just a mushroom head with a small stick bait or grub or anything that's small and fits on the mushroom head. But this color was mud minnow, and it is a 2.75 inch finesse TRD by Z-Man on a, I believe this is 1/8 ounce Z-Man mushroom head. Works awesome. This is my first time really fishing the NED rig, and I love it. I was using a Celis by Shimano worm and jig rod with a Cabela's Tournament ZX reel. Not an expensive combo by any means. It is a little expensive, but it's not, you know, it's not like what you see a lot of guys using nowadays, like $400 reel and $300 rod. I don't like that. Cheaper is better in my opinion. My reel is a 5/6 to 1 gear ratio, 7 ball bearing. It's a good big reel. I usually use this rod for like Texas rigging and jigs and stuff. And it is a spinning rod and reel, but I like spinning combos. You can do just as much, if not more, things with them than casting reels. But anyways, the Celis was a 7.2 medium heavy action extra fast rod, and it's the perfect all-around rod for me anyways. It's long, it's got a good backbone, good tip, can fish anything on this rod. I was throwing it on 12-pound fluorocarbon, which is not what I would want to throw a NED rig on. I would ideally prefer to throw this rig on a medium spinning rod with like 8-pound fluorocarbon, with like fast action, just a light rod. You can feel the bites better, you can bounce it better. It would be all around better on that, but you can catch a fish on anything and work any bait with any rod, unless you're throwing like huge swim baits or something, but I don't. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. To see more fishing and hunting videos around the Massachusetts area, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I love when you comment. I'll get back to you. But anyways guys, catch you next time. Thanks for watching.